Okay, guys, not quite full, but it's getting there quick. So I'll do a quick walkthrough of what I got going on here. This just came in. It's Sunday afternoon. I've been working 7 days a week, like I say, trying to keep up with it. So this King Quad just came in. It's making a squeaking noise in the back. Needs to be checked out and serviced. And of course, waiting for parts for the Raptor. Got the motor all torn down. You can see some of those parts here that I soda blasted and rebuilt the head. Got all that stuff waiting. So just waiting for some more parts there, waiting for a cam chain and a few other things. 91 Honda 4Trax 300. I just this morning rebuilt the carb and did a first start. So that's another video. Should be before this video, so catch that. I have a few things else to do to it, like I showed or said in the other video. You'll just have to check that out. There's a few more things that have to be done. Obviously, I got to put the air box all back on it, flush the old gas out of the tank. There's some loose wires up there where the ignition is, got to be taken care of. Check that out. This just came in yesterday. This is a 2000 Honda XR 650L. Man, I love XRs. I got a soft spot for XRs. Any old Honda. I mean, it's not really old, but any Honda, really. I like them almost as much as I like Harleys. Okay, this dusty old beast here, you've guys seen a million times. I've been working on this bike for like 2 years, and I just never have time to work on my own stuff. This is mine, and I'm fixing it up, and then I'm going to just sell it to get another project. So I had it all together in another video and kickstarted it for you, and it ran great. I put the tank on and let it sit here overnight with the tank on and the petcock open, and I come in the next day and gas was dripping out of the carburetor. So I kind of knew it when I purchased the gaskets. They were of poor quality from a poor quality country. And I kind of had a feeling, and sure enough, they ended up letting go. So I recently got new carburetor kits, new gaskets, rebuilt them again, and they're all good to go. I got new points. I'm working out a little bit of an electrical issue that I'm not quite sure of. I went ahead and rebuilt the rear shocks since I last showed you. I do all that stuff in-house. Aren't they beautiful? Back up and catch the other videos if you aren't sure what I'm talking about. The seat's just sitting there. It's not bolted down, and the stud's not even in there. So anyway, I got to get that knocked out and get that thing ready for the spring. So I'll have this one for sale in the spring. And then I acquired this 2002 Yamaha YFZ 600R that I'm going to put new plastics on, get the motor running really good. New tires, new chain and sprockets and all that. And then I'll be selling that in the spring as well. It's kind of a flip, so to speak. And look at this gem here. Isn't she beauty? So this is a 77 Yamaha XS 750 triple that I got as a parts bike. And basically, do I need to say anything? But anyway, the tank's in really good shape. I got that up there. I'm getting ready to do a slick paint job on that. And I may seal it up. The guy had the tank cleaned out, but now it's got a little bit of rust in it. So I may go ahead and clean it, seal it, and I'm going to do a real slick paint job. And it'll be a representation of my paint work, but also the tank will be for sale. So I kind of been tossing around ideas for that. But this bike's got a whole bunch of parts left on it that are worth money. I know it's hard to believe. The motor's no good. They left it sit out for 2 years in the rain and snow without any spark plugs in it. I'm not even worried about the internals, but all these covers, of course that cover's missing, but the cover behind it and all on the other side, they're worth pretty good money. It's really rare. It was only made for a couple years. All the gauges are worth money. There's still parts on it, so that's really what that's all about. It's going to get stripped down for parts and sold, and that's about it. And then sometimes I need a part, for another project or something. I'm not going to uncover it right now, but under that tarp is the old chopper you guys saw a lot of videos of last year, if you remember. But COVID came. This thing still just starts right up and runs great. You might remember I did the compression release in it and did a bunch of videos with it. Did a couple burnouts in the parking lot. Well, not really burnout, it's just gravel. But anyway, so we put it on the market there, and COVID hit and people didn't have money and everybody was trying to lowball. So I just took it off the market and figured I'd wait till this year in the spring when people had their stimulus checks and their tax checks and all that. And then I'll pop it back out there for sale. So that's what's up with that. I've been trying to keep all these things covered up because it gets really dusty in here, especially this time of year because it's really muddy outside. And then I run the heat in here. It's been snowing like crazy. And then it turns to mud. Like today, it's turning to mud again. It's supposed to warm up this week. This is partially covered up because I just had it running earlier, so I had to let the exhaust cool off. This is the 81 CB900C top end I did. I have not been able to ride this thing to break it in properly because it's been snowing and icing every other day. So this coming week, we're supposed to have a couple real nice days, no weather, good temperatures. And if I have to load it on my truck and take it somewhere that I can ride it, that's what I'm going to do. And then the customer will be able to come pick that up this following weekend. Well, it looks like I got a low battery here. That's unusual for me, but so anyway, it's a quick shop update. I got a bunch more. This is only one of two he's bringing me. I've got a whole bunch of stuff coming in. I just don't have room for it, you know. So I need room to work, and I don't like to put everything out. It's been snowing and raining all the time, so it ain't like I can push all these nice bikes outside and work in here. So I've been telling people just hold off. But anyway, I got a lot of work to do, so I got to get off here and get busy. Yeah, I know it ain't beautiful in here, but this is where the real shit gets done. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for following along. Dragon says, peace out.